Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you're having a fantastic time. We are now back with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which, to give some context, last time we played, I was eating 2 million Scoville hot wings each time I died, and I died plenty, and it was just phenomenal. However, we essentially had a situation in which we didn't really get too far. And my initial playthrough of Breath of the Wild was essentially rushed. I rushed through the game, trying to get to point A to point B, and didn't really take my time with it. And I feel like I really should have. So we're replaying it. The main thing is, am I fantastic at this game? No. In fact, I don't even know how to crouch. There we go. Um, but I really do enjoy, like, I did enjoy the game for what I did play. Okay. The only thing I really disliked about this game was the durability system, but I think they may be fixing that in, okay, we need to get back into combat. How do I... Okay, that was a side jump moment. Can't carry any more shields. Okay. I think the durability system was a little too much. And honestly, it was my least favorite part of the game. Because you had to grind out your favorite weapons and stuff like that. Now, it was pretty awesome to experiment and explore. Um, there's no doubt in my mind the game was amazing for that. Without a single doubt. But how do I have to unlock them. Never mind. Can't carry anymore. But I could. Yeah. Is that gonna open them? Oh, baked apples. Nice. I'll eat one. Actually, I'll eat two. Well, let's go and pick up this chest here. Just an opal. I'll get you, lizard. No, I didn't. Okay. What were we trying to accomplish? Let's just go explore. There's no harm in that. Okay. Hey, Not Dream. Thank you for subbing. How's your day? Sorry, it took me a second to realize you were there. Thank you for subbing. Now we use tactics. We can rain death from above. Well, how's yours? My day is pretty good. Today was a pretty relaxing day, but I'm about to head to work around 8. And this is dead week, so it's right before finals. Because I am currently attending college. Today in particular was just very relaxing. Compared to most. I pre-ordered Tears of the Kingdom. Like not just today, but that was a while ago. Is it going to freeze tonight? Weird. It's about to be summer. But sorry, winter advisory notice, or not winter advisory notice, but weather advisory notice came up. Oh nice. What time is it? It is currently 4:26 for me. Okay, I remember this one in particular. Okay. Ooh, goodness. He just messed me up right there. Did he beat the game before? You're an hour ahead of me. I have beat the game before, but I didn't really take my time with it. Ooh, goodness. Oh, goodness, he pulled my trick on me. Apple. Yeah, just use apples. To say the very least, I'm not super experienced. Oh, goodness. Let's go with sword. What? Well, that explains why he's doing so much damage. A monster a day keeps the monsters away. Exactly. Goodness, he was doing just so much damage. I guess it was because it's really good sword. Well, should probably get rid of one of these shields. But yeah, I live in EST. Let's just drop. And just pick up this really good shield. Or at least good shield for our current predicament. They were really trying to do arrows on us. Why we want to be here is because the pepper plants, okay? Over there is really cold, and we need the pepper plants to stay alive. I'm mid at Breath of the Wild. I was decent enough to beat the game. Oh. I was decent enough to beat the game without that many deaths. But, I wouldn't say I'm particularly amazing at it. Like, I'm very rusty. If you were to say, oh, let's do a backflip parry, it would take me a few tries before I get back into the swing of it. I love raiding monsters' homes. Exactly. That's part of the experience, you know? Okay, so now we have the pepper plants. We'll give up this one. Okay, so, if I'm not mistaken, is it honey and pepper? I think that was the... I forget, the food that the old man enjoys. That was not it. That was not it. Let me look up something real quick. By the way, we have a Discord in the description below if you want to join in. It will give you constant notifications on when we're doing things. I put old man recipe in Google. It's like, you talking about Breath of the Wild. I know I'm supposed to have peppers. But I don't want to give up all my resources to experiment. Hey Milo, how are you doing today? You don't have Discord? That's okay. I will try and keep it up to date on the channel too. I will be trying to make an announcement closer to the end of the semester with my streaming schedule. Read the diary. Oh, I need a bass. Okay. Skeleton, by the way. Oh, hey, Skeleton. I'm surprised you're using a different account. What happened to your old one? Or you might have just changed the name to it. Didn't change. So, I've died enough times to know not to go into that water. But I'm going to have to figure out where bass are. I just turned on notifications. Of course, let me get at this real quick. I do plan to do Fire Emblem Engage and not Monster Generations Ultimate. I may do that on my own free time, but I may do Monster Hunter Rise with Meta Blue and Corbin, and try and do all that. I got all the South Park games too. Changed the name because I felt like it. They're in the Spirit Force? Okay. I'll try and head that direction. Not Dream, it's easy to get Discord. Just download the app and use an email. There might be a reason, like parental restrictions as to why they can't. How do I climb down? Okay, there's a button prompt. Thank goodness, because I was like, yeah, gravity take me away. I know, my parents won't let me. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too, because I know when I was growing up, my parents didn't really understand the internet, but I had like a few friends on Xbox Live, right? And it was like two high schoolers and another kid that was my age. And we just played Minecraft. That's all we did. Maybe like occasionally Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. But honestly, that was not that bad. And my parents found out I was hanging out with these friends, right? They forced me to defriend and block all of them. I could not get back in contact with them. It was very sad. So I understand when it comes to parental restrictions. That's why when people are like, I can't do that, bro, but my parents let me play Roblox with rando strangers. That's a little questionable, but I guess I imagine there's not a threat on Roblox, I guess. I don't know. They may not perceive a threat. That's what I should say. Am I able to go into this water? Yes. Come on, bass. Where are you? I know, they make it blur out a lot of stuff. Also there's stuff in Roblox for safety of little kids. Yeah, I know, like, I know very little, actually, about Roblox. I can play any game on Roblox. Yeah, pretty much. No fish there. Let's... No, hide. There we go. More raw meat. Oh yeah, I saw a fight at my school. Crazy stuff. What was the fight about? Usually there's a really stupid reason as to why there's a fight. Two girls were pushing each other and one fell, so they started swiping at each other. Oh dang. That's not good. I'm guessing tensions probably were running rather high. The Great Plateau will have me die before I fall down there. Roblox is so fun. I have seen worse. Fair enough. I remember before playing like Left 4 Dead and stuff like that. I played like Castle Miner Z on the Xbox Live, and it was not good, but it was fun. That's what matters. Is this one that kills me? Yep. Actually, should I be able to... No. They're made out of stone, not metal. I went to the bathroom, saw two kids flip each other off, then fight. I know in high school there was lots of fighting, but it wasn't because like animosity or people hate each other. It's because like guys will go into the bathroom, and I would say the more redneck bumpkin types would just have a fight club in there. There was no beef, just fight. And they would fight each other, and I remember just going in there needing to use the bathroom, stumbled upon like 5 different guys just beating the crap out of each other, and then as soon as I walk in, they just act like nothing was happening. There was another time in which I was in the stall when it happened, and that was a weird situation. Nah, some kid instigated it by saying that one of the girls called the other mom. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I mean, like, tensions are running high as it's the end of the year. People are getting very upset with each other. Okay, now we have the bass. Is there more bass in here? Oh well. Never did anything wrong they don't see. I mean, fair enough. I mean, is it really against the law if you never get caught for it? Some would argue, yes, it's still a breaching of the law, but no one can really say yay or nay. I have a perfect record at school. I never got in trouble at school. Like, I mean, there was like a few instances in which I was called to the principal's office, but it wasn't for me being in trouble. They need a character witness. I think that was the biggest extent of it. I'm like a merchant at my school, so nobody messes with me because I get knocked out, they don't get their product. I mean, fair enough. It's a give and take system. Oh yeah, I remember this area. We need the warm doublet, so we can actually get to that one right there, which not that. No. How do I do it? There we go. And we'll do another one right there. I want a Lord of the Rings style Zelda movie telling the story of the Triforce and the whole Hyrule War. That would actually be pretty dope. But the question is, what is going to be the source material? Do you think it'll be the newest games, Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past? Like, what do you think, dude? I sell snacks. I can't wait for Tears of the Kingdom. I cannot either. I pre-ordered it with the game vouchers because that seemed cheaper, right? And I'm just super excited for it. Since the school serves absolutely inedible food. Yeah, that's just a school system, sadly. I'm just hoping that Tears of the Kingdom I also sell pirated movies on Google Slides. Oh gosh. Probably shouldn't admit to that online. Ocarina movie would be dope, but so would the Twilight Princess movie. I can't decide. I would be a fan of both. I would be a fan of both. Like if I wanted to be perfectly biased about it, I would love one for Majora's Mask, but I don't think that would ever happen. Breath of the Wild could be a good contender because it was like an extremely recent and popular game for its lore. There we go. Um, but Ocarina of Time would be a really good catalyst for it because it has the nostalgia factor that Nintendo really loves to endorse. And then it has a deep enough lore where people can really get engrossed in it, but not too complex where kids won't understand what's going on. So I think it would be honestly a really good choice for it. Plus, it would be really dope to see a Goron just pick up like a giant rock with a stick on the other end, just bash like one of those skeletons, you know, just like smash it apart. I play a lot of Pokemon Switch and fighter games. I got Pokemon Violet for the Switch. I don't know. I played it. I somewhat enjoyed it. I usually play Resident Evil games and Dying Light. I love Resident Evil. I may do it, like, do streams on it. I do have the remake. I did play it. I enjoyed it. I played a little too much of it. To the point I was a little behind on other things, other projects. But I play Pokemon Violet. I do have Legends Arceus and Brilliant Diamond, but I thought those were going to be better, and that was not the case. Sadly. Well, Legends Arceus was really good. Brilliant Diamond was not that good. It was just Pokemon Diamond, which, I mean, it's as advertised. I won't deny that. It's just one of those things where I kind of expected more, but I think that was just me expecting too much. I played too much, too, and managed to get the hand cannon. I need to try the new Mercenaries mode, because I'm actually kind of excited to play as Louise, and I don't know. Like, I'm just super excited for that. I heard there might be Assignment Ada or Separate Ways campaigns coming, which I'm fairly excited for. Yeah, I agree. Diamond was not too well. Like, I was fine with the aesthetic they chose. The problem was, the problem with it was they just made it a one-for-one, kind of, which I wasn't really a big fan of. If they were to remake it, it should have been more like Platinum. Um, but that was just mainly my issue. It got extremely unbalanced because the introduction of the fairy type made it so much better to take down Cynthia because there was a lot more weaknesses, but Ice was still the better way of doing that. But yeah, my favorite Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 7. I don't know, I really enjoy it. Is it my favorite of the series? I can't really say. My favorite would be like the original remake for the GameCube version of Resident Evil 1. I really enjoyed that one. And then I don't know, like Resident Evil 4 obviously holds a special place in my heart, and Resident Evil 4 remake is just phenomenal. I love it. Resident Evil 7 brought back the horror into Resident Evil, but the fundamental problem of 7 that I found personally, it wasn't just due to like anything too terrible. It was just very hard to really connect to Ethan as much, I guess. Because his personality is basically give the one-liner or just yell an F-bomb and then, like, stuff like that. But I can't really blame him because in my first playthrough, I did the same. So, it's just more or less it was hard to really connect to it. Not just that. It was a lot harder to collect data on the game as easily. Which I'm a big data person. If you like watch the No Merchant Challenge on Resident Evil 4, I deconstructed the entire Salazar fight for the No Merchant Challenge. It was pretty funny. My opinion is one of the scariest. I don't disagree with it. Let's see here. My favorite Pokemon game is Black and White 2. Yeah, I enjoy that one too. It basically made the end game so much nicer. There was actually things to do. Ethan's too mysterious. Yeah. So one of my favorite parts of Village, which is 8, was they actually explored Ethan's character, which I thought was phenomenal at the Dollhouse, because it was psychological horror, which I'm a big fan of. I prefer psychological horror over just jump scares or body horror or stuff like that you would find in Resident Evil 7. So I might be a little biased here, but the Dollhouse, I think, got that itch for me a lot more than what Resident Evil 7 did. If that makes sense. Ethan's just too mysterious? Yeah, pretty much. It was really hard to get invested in him. Like, I've never played Resident Evil ever. It's a really good franchise. I would definitely play it when you're older, though. Because if you play it like as a kid, you end up like me. A little too desensitized. I went to during Halloween, I went to a haunted maze. And I know to get away from that. I know to get away from that. Not gonna lie, Resident Evil felt like a S film. Yeah. Pretty much. It had so much body horror to the point it felt like Texas Chainsaw Massacre more than just the dinner scene. So I keep doing that. I didn't get hurt. But to state the very least, I love scary things. The problem is I got so desensitized. I went to a haunted maze and I just laughed the entire time. I didn't really get scared. I even made one of the actors break out of character because we were going into the basement and he said, I heard there's some what was it? The undesirable patients are being held down there. Good luck. I'm like, man, you have more faith in me than my parents. And I just remember as soon as I got earshot, I just heard the whisper of, damn. Like, I, I thought it was so funny. Hey, Not Dream. Play Resident Evil 7 in VR. It's super duper fun. I swear. Don't play in VR. It's scary in VR. Like I played it normal, like with just controller, and it was already scary. Ah, bombs. Now we have our Super Smash Brothers combos. Okay. Oh. Um. There we go. I don't have VR. VR... It's hard for me to justify the purchase, I'll be honest with you. Because I'm just not a very expressive person. Like, it's great for people like crab activists who are very expressive. Might have to change. Yeah, that bomb. Not gonna lie, it lost its horror when I got the saw and the Albert. Yeah, pretty much. What the heck? It pretty much gets to the point it's not as scary at a certain point. But that's like any horror game, as soon as you get really good with it. Oh. Let's drop this one. But it's pretty funny. VR, in my opinion, is super great if you want to really get engrossed in the thing that you're playing. I'm gonna go bye. Bye, Not Dream. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Goodbye, Not Dream. Madhouse made me lose that mindset, pretty much. Where do I need to put this? Trying to look for an indicator of where I'm supposed to put this, but I don't see it. What? Was that just another unnecessary part? Oh, it's to show us that it can be launched. Okay. That makes sense. It took me 2 hours to beat Mia, the first boss. It didn't take me too long to get across that. I think Jack was probably the hardest boss. Both instances, the hardest boss. Because Jack, he demands respect. Gosh darn it. He demands respect. Like, for Madhouse, Margaret was pretty bad, but I think Jack, in his mutated form, killed me far more. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Well, now we got bombs, so that's cool. Oh no! My boy can snipe! Down into the trenches. Was there... There's one over there that I have to do. Most of my food from my school looks like the food from the dinner scene. That's not good. All I know is, the schools, like, you could say a lot of things about the state I come from, but the one thing they actually did a pretty decent job is giving somewhat edible food for lunch. I mean, like, if it was spaghetti, you steer clear of that. Just don't even try. But most of the time, they actually made, like, they had, like, hamburgers guaranteed every time. So if you wanted just a safe bet, you go for hamburgers. When they had, like, hot dogs or corn dogs, it tasted better than what I would have my parents cook. So, I mean, that's not bad. But one of the things that was really good about it was my cafeteria in high school. They would offer macaroni and cheese and pepperoni rolls, which kind of gives like a good hint as to what state I'm in. But to state the very least, oh, however, breakfasts were edible and they were tasty. Yep. Generally, breakfast is probably the most edible of like school meals. Because, like, the scrambled eggs, although sometimes watery, was usually pretty good because it had, like, bacon and sausage mixed in. Um, um, Let me think. The breakfast pizzas I was actually pretty fond of. Where it was just, like, a more Alfredo cheese with a mozzarella and sausage. I was pretty fond of those. They always offered the cereals too. Luckily, I lived in an area where breakfast was free, so if you wanted breakfast, you could easily get breakfast. And we had grab and go for free too. I don't know, like breakfasts were definitely the time to eat at school. I wasn't big on the lunches all the time. I wasn't too fond. They gave us fried ham and eggs. That was pretty dope, I won't lie. That would be awesome. Fried ham and eggs, that would actually be pretty nice for like a breakfast. Um, he gets to live for now. Actually, I might be able to... Nope, never mind. I was thinking I could do death from above on him, but I would not survive that encounter, I'm afraid to say. Alright, I'm gonna go. I can take a nap. Goodbye, I will be back later. Heck yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Oh no, we're about to run out of stamina. There we go. I thought I shot down that. Weird. Um... Oh. I think the structural integrity might be a little screwed, but you know what? That's fine. We want those ancient ones because they're worth so many rupees. Let's see how this works. Perfect. What time is it? It's only 5:07. Neat. I love how weighty movement is in the snow. That is such a nice touch. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever did that is gonna get Geneva Convention. How dare they? Oh. I didn't think I was gonna blow up as it did. Well, happy little accidents, right? I remember one of these is a combat one. This one's for sure the ice pillar. which is a pretty dope ability, just in the way it is. I just wish the game probably utilized it more. At least while I played it, I didn't really do any of the shrines as much. It's more than a weapon. Okay. Okay. Just a single drop of knowledge. Okay. Yeah, I want to continue. I really shouldn't. Do I at least get to? Yeah, let's not talk about what happened. Let's just focus on. Do I also lose an arrow for that? Okay, no, good. Thank goodness. Oh yeah. They explode, I remember now. Give me that. There we go. Oh. Let's just drop this. Okay. Your resourcefulness. I'm just skipping. We got a spirit orb. We need 4 to get an upgrade. Which I am going to be upgrading primarily. I should do health, but stamina feels so much right. Like, with how short stamina is, but I don't know. feel like even then it's not right. Both are equally valid choices. No. It's another opal. AK money. There was nothing in it. It was a phony. Why did they respawn? There was no one to push them. Oh. Those are ice elemental ones. I don't want to deal with that. I guess I'll use another Boko one. Hello, bird. This is not the best place for you, my avian friend. Oh. Uh-oh. I thought I was about to get messed up there. I thought I was about to die there. I thought I was about to be so dead. Oh. Oh, weird. We are violating so many aspects of the Geneva Convention with how we're fighting. Ooh, what's this? Silence room. Neat. I'm just super excited for Tears of the Kingdom. There's the desert. So I have to do the one this direction. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom gonna be the best. It has some mechanics that I just can't wait to come out. Like you can build your own little like contraptions to go against like the enemy stuff. It has a lot of like unique mechanics, like you can rewind time on like certain objects for it to move backwards. That sounds pretty dope. I'm gonna be super interested in that. That's probably gonna take a lot of time of me just experimenting what I can do with that. Um, the combat system in this game is already really good. Um, so I imagine it's going to be pretty nice whenever Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I imagine they're just going to keep upping how the combat works and stuff like that. Um, imagine they're going to try and make it more weighted, but I don't know. I'm not one of the developers. I don't know how they do their games. All I know is they did an excellent job with this game, so I imagine Tears of the Kingdom's gonna be really great too. They keep in combat system. Sounds about right. Of course, they changed a few things where the monster items can now be used for direct input rather than just potions and stuff like that, or armor upgrades. Which, to me, that sounds pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I kind of wish they would change is the stamina gauge, but I understand it for balancing reasons. They have it. But it's not just that. If you really want to bypass it, just cook food. So it's like, I understand why it exists. Oh no, can't pick this up. Well, I'm gonna go again and play Roblox. Bye. Bye. Remote bombs and wind. This is the stasis one. I was supposed to do this one before the last one, but oh well. Honestly, I think me doing the ice one first probably was for the best. So... Oh. Okay, let's see here. Traveler shield? I'm down. Oh, I was meaning to drop that. There we go. Well, I now got the orbs.
Oh!
My dude's showing up. Hold up. I received the text. You acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines in the plateau. Oh, extraordinary. Yeah, at least he gets me, you know. Okay. I was looking up something. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, go over there. Imagine an X on your map where the four shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. Man, you're a math nerd, are you, old man? You see, each shrine's point A, point B, point C, and point D. The lines of point A, the line AD, and the lines BC intersect. Find that point. I've had enough geometry, thank you. I should get that rock first before I leave. By the way, this is coming from someone that's a math major. I thought it was going to be another opal. That wasn't really worth it. Oh well. He didn't give us the, he didn't give us the freaking, paraglider. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I was like, there's a ladder, if I'm not mistaken. No rupees. Oh no. Okay, health or stamina? Um, I think we're gonna do stamina. Hold up real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. We got the stamina vessel. Yay! I can run for a second longer. Oh. He's like, you just spit the freaking orbs, man. Here I am. Get up here quickly. He's like, how dare you spend the treasure that I just made you get? But to be fair, I didn't give you the paraglider, so that only makes sense. No joke, I legit love spears and lances. I think that's probably the best way to fight in this game. But sword and shield's obviously the way you're supposed to. Most of the time. Unless you really need, like, some damage in your hits. Honestly, I prefer to be on this side. This part right here is jutting out, but I don't think I'm supposed to interact with it. Do do do.
Well done there, young one.
Thank you.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule,
Fair enough.
a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
By the way, one of the cool things is you can go straight to Ganondorf's
To
castle.
know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Dang.
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
War crimes it is! Let's go!
Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Excellent. Go on, here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Now where's the 4 spirit orbs? You gave it to who? Joking aside. And now we have freedom. In some aspects. Link, you must save Hyrule. I gotta drop one of the bows here. My favorite thing to do while paragliding. Freeze time and just use your bow? No. Bombing. Carpet bombing. In particular. Hey man, hey dog, what's up? How are you doing today? We now have freedom. We also have the consequences of freedom. Such as going too close to those will probably kill us. So let's not go too close to those, actually. How are you doing, dog? I just configured Simu with Breath of the Wild and was wondering what might be causing low RAM and... Let me get away from this. Oh, I apologize, dog. I don't use Simu. I just used Elgato. I'm super sorry. I think Simu is for emulation, correct? I'm super sorry. I use Elgato. I probably am not the best person to help you with that. I'm super sorry. I feel so bad. I'm super sorry. I would recommend maybe looking up a guide or going on a forum on Reddit. If you're opposed from Reddit, maybe game forums and stuff like that may help you. I sadly am not that knowledgeable about Switch emulation. If it was PS2 or like the older Nintendo consoles, I'll be able to help you on that, but sadly not this. Want a VC in your Discord server? Maybe a different time. Usually when I stream, I try and keep it focused. You know? Like, obviously, chatting in chat, yes. Chatting in chat is more than fine, because I can kind of multitask, but when it comes to audio, I get a lot more distracted. Because I am I wouldn't say, like, audiophile, but I'm more of like a person that uses my ears a lot more than my eyes. That makes sense. It's how I also learn more effectively. Rock. It's one of these. Nevertheless, I'm sorry to hear about Simu's not working for you in terms of your current configuration. Super sorry. That didn't work out for me. Are you trying to just emulate it via Wii or Switch? Because if I'm not mistaken, Simu is Switch, right? I got that. Oh, a little shrine here. Wii U, yeah. I definitely am interested in emulating Wii U. The problem is, it probably does take a lot of RAM and VRAM. Depending on what you're doing, I imagine it's more if you're doing what I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to stream and play the game. That takes up a lot, I imagine. Plus CPU and GPU, I imagine probably would be rough. But I sincerely apologize. Hope you do find a solution to your problem. Especially with forums, maybe Simu already has a forum where you could probably post your specs and get a pretty good idea what you need to do. What's the point of this part? What is the point of it? I might have figured it out. That's great. Are you trying to do some of the modding stuff? I've seen that's been fairly popular as of late. Because there's like some mods that either bypass a few of the restrictions in the game. There's some that just take away the durability system, which I would be pretty fond of. I'm not big on the durability system in this game. A few funny ones, such as like it just messes with Link's entire body. A randomizer is pretty fun too. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'd never done this side quest, actually. East Post Ruins. Probably should go to one of those towers. That tower in particular. Can't wait to get a horse just so I can move around faster. Because as it currently is, I'm taking forever just moving about. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, well, Let's just say that. Is he look at Death Mountain? Well, let's just say it's better than most. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was just getting tired talking to myself, so you've come at a good time. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, do you see them? I'm not talking about the mushrooms here, I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. That's not the only strange thing that's happened. Those long deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here. With all the craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? Yeah, good idea. Yeah, that guardian is worth watching. It's just like the ones from those old stories. Did you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot a blue beam of light at you. Man, I was so sure that this was the end for me. I was prepared for the worst. But I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. To think I was lightning fast reflexes that saved me. I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander about Hyrule Castle. Be careful. That's an Octorok right there. Either way. I didn't extract the Simu hook into Simu. Ah. I didn't know that was a thing. Did you download it while having your antivirus up? Because sometimes that can happen. Unless it's a external extract that you're supposed to download separately. But usually extracts are together with the program that you're downloading. So that's a little weird. Oh, Octorok's right there. Let's get out of here. They're surprisingly accurate, which is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Because of BS stuff with it. Fair enough. Man, they dancing. Oh, it's a little ship. Only problem with a lance, you have to be super precise. Might wait on that. Why was he even here? Poke, poke, poke. Dead. Nice. Took forever. Ooh, another soldier's broadsword. The soldier's broadsword looks so nice in this game. Okay, let's pull out the already slightly used broadsword. Wonder if there's a way I can like silently take them down without. Oh, that's cool. I never knew that actually existed. Neat. So, do you think I can... Ooh, that sword looks pretty dope. Oh, that's a sword I already have. Neat. Ooh, that does look dope of a sword. It's a little too big for him, though. Um... Ooh, seared steak. Luckily, I upgraded my stamina, so this should be a little bit easier. Maybe take less time too. There we go. Done. Nice. That's a big portion area too, so just in one tower. Granted, the towers are not the most entertaining thing. How much else was revealed from that? I mean, I guess I can pinpoint that too. Ooh, what's that? Choo choo. Do do do. Do I really want to mess with this outpost? Honestly, I don't really want to. Then again, I'm supposed to be going through the dueling peaks. Now that I think about it. I may have realized that a little too late. Gotta get that good stretch in. Oh, you could just do that? We'll do this shrine, then get off for the stream. We're doing a great amount of progress, though. Great amount of progress. Compared to the other stream, I'm doing a lot better with this one. Do I remember this one? Okay, I thought it was just never gonna move. Like, I could paraglide to that other spot, I guess. But... Oh. There we go. First try! Let's go! I know I can get that chest. I really don't want to, though. I'm kind of lazy. I got a little bit of time before I have to go to work. So I'm gonna get some dinner and get a shower. Okay, we at least got 2 more orbs. I was about to say herbs, but no. We'll go and end here. Oh, something about red shooting stars. We're going to go ahead and end here today. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.